Hey guys, subscribe for daily content, and if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks!
What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short little unboxing. Actually, we have 4 to unbox, but I believe it's all the same model. This is a new model for CJRB, and it's also a first for a locking system for CJRB. I think they've done this through Artisan Cutlery before, but not CJRB. So this will be interesting. This is also a budget knife, pretty reasonably priced budget knife that launches on, I think it's late June is what they told me. They didn't give me a specific date, but late June. So yeah, I'll put the appropriate links down in the description, and you guys can check it out if you want to. It does help my channel when you use those links, but that's entirely up to you. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me. Thanks to CJRB for sending these in. So what do we actually have here? This is called the Latitude in G10. Now we have AR RPM 9, which, fine. You know, that's fine. But I'm going to continue. I've been saying, you know, as many companies, especially like, you know, the nicer, more precision Chinese companies who are making budget knives, make the transition at least with some of your models to these newer locking systems because they are very, very good. But also, I'm going to continue to suggest specifically to CJRB and Artisan Cutlery, you don't have to get rid of AR RPM 9, but maybe mix it up a little bit with your steels. It seems like 95% of your stuff here is in AR RPM 9. And it's an okay steel, but there are so many other great steels that can be had in the sub $75 territory. This looks really good. Right off the bat, looks really good. Love the peel ply texturing. Love the pivot colors. Love the, you know, the lanyard barrel there. That's really cool. But the main thing here, you guys can see, oh no, it's another plunge lock. No, it's not. It's a button-operated top liner lock. Very good. Very, very good. Now, here's the other really good thing about this. This knife comes in at 55 bucks. Did I already say that? I was kind of building up to it. Yes, there are other companies out there that are beating that in terms of price here, but this is really, really good. And considering that, you know, most other companies are sitting at 60 plus, right? If we take a look at Vosteed and Kaiser, a lot of their stuff is sitting up there at $69 giggity, which is fine, right? And a lot of people I think will be willing to pay more to get a different steel, but this is a really good sort of, you know, you look at this design, you're like, oh my gosh, I've seen that design a million times. Yeah, we all have. It's not too far off the beaten path, but the nice thing is that it is, in this case, a, you know, sub 60, you know, it's mid 50s, button-operated top liner lock offering from CJRB with that sort of folding steak knife look that, I don't know about you guys, we haven't seen a lot of this yet. We see a lot of, like, when we see the button-operated top, like, the closest thing to this is probably the porcupine. I'll put it up against the porcupine. Like, it's an elongated, I mean, we can't say it's a porcupine, right? This is, we can't pretend that, like, the porcupine owns this aesthetic, because this aesthetic is just knife by dictionary definition, right? It's kind of like how I always joke about, you can't say anything is a copy of the bug out, because the bug out is not an original profile. It's just a knife profile. So yeah, we have the elongated drop point blade here, elongated handle, definitely a full-size knife. The jimping's all right. It probably could have been a little bit deeper. You know what's interesting is that the thumb studs kind of have this little sort of aluminum collar around it, which is nice and pretty. Here's another thing that I really, really like about the thumb studs. They're domed. Thank the Lord. Look at that. Domed thumb studs. Why is that important? Well, for people who, you know, like regular people who just get their knife out, flick it out once, use it, and then put it away. So give me a few people in the comments jump up. Oh, that's me. That's me, pure user. No fidgeting for me. All serious business. Nope. Don't like colors or flair or anything like that. All serious, all tools, all the time. I just happen to watch your channel, which is very much elements that are quite the opposite, but never mind about that. All serious. Okay, so anyways, yeah, that guy's lying. But for the other 99.9999999% of people who fidget absent-mindedly with their pocket knives, right? I mean, there is an argument to be made that even one flick with the really bad thumb stud is annoying. Not debilitating, not, you know, oh my God, I'm crippled, I have to go to the hospital. and I need new pants. No. But yeah, it's annoying. Like I don't know what it is about modern knife companies who just will do anything to not create a comfortable thumb stud. It is insane to me that the comfortable thumb stud is like the bane of their existence, right? They don't know, it can't be. It has to be a shape that's uncomfortable. Make it the shape of a shark's tooth. Right, make it a pineapple with like poisonous shards that come out of just domed. Most of the time, I'm being really dramatic. Most of the time, the thumb stud looks like this, and it's just like a ledge, right? It comes up a couple of steps in a flat ledge, and this is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. In fact, it works plenty fine. But a domed stud is undeniably more comfortable without sacrificing any of that. People are going to say, "Oh, well, it's because you get better grip off of it." Nah, it's the same. It's stepped. It's the same thing. It's just as your thumb slides over and off of it, it's not nearly as obnoxious. In fact, it's not obnoxious at all. It's super duper comfortable. I actually really like everything about this knife. No blade play up, down, left to right. 15 pretty hard to the spine and near the tip. Pass. Yeah, I actually really like everything about it. I just really wish that CJRB would just, use another steel. AR RPM 9, as we have come to know, was originally advertised as a powder form steel. It's not a powder form steel, it's a spray form steel. So kind of in between ingot and powder formed. And then it's like 9CR 18 MOV. So it's spray form 9CR 18 MOV, which is fine. It's okay, right? There's nothing wrong with that. Ooh, we got purple and red. Very cool. Open this up here real quick. Sorry. Very good, very good. This one's got a little bit of a different pattern on it. Yeah, so we've got peel ply texturing here, and then this one's purple and red with some little cross patterns there. Really good. And the nice thing about these knives, super consistent too, by the way. That's the nice thing about a button-operated top liner lock versus a plunge lock. Outside of reliability and strength, you get an actual detent, which is very good, and both of these feel identical. These are like everybody knives. These are knives that are great for you as the enthusiast, the seasoned, well-educated enthusiast, or your friends or your family. I mean, like they're easy. Pushing a button and keeping your fingers out of that blade path when it's closing. It's very simple to operate, right? But yeah, at this price, absolutely an everybody knife. All black with the blue is definitely a spicy look. It's nice that we're doing these these colors and mixing things up a little bit. I do like that a lot. That's very nice. Very cool. It's a nice breakup from the typical, well, we got black, we got OD green, and we got coyote. Yay. We added denim blue to the mix. It's nice to have a couple of, colorful options. And I'm sure that they have some for people who want the more earthy tone stuff, like I'm sure they may. In fact, here we are. They've got the more, I don't know if muted is the right word. What? Why do I have to break a magic seal to get into this? There we go. All of these feel exactly the same. So was this the Latitude? Is that what they called it? I think so. Latitude. Yeah. Good model. Not a new profile, certainly far from a new profile. I mean, this is a simple drop point blade with a swedge. We have a nice big open handle. I really appreciate them leaving this open at the back end so that it fits. I mean, that makes it to where such a wide variety of hand sizes will fit here. If they were to, sort of cut this off like they did with, I'm not going to have it. It's the same thing that I always say. Here we go. Like with the 80-20.5, that butt end back there, yeah, you get lock-in, but it sort of cuts people off if their hand size is just a little bit bigger. And that's why I said I love the Shark Cub so much, because they just leave the back end open. Not that it creates more room necessarily, but it's the same amount of room for a more compact knife that has almost exactly the same amount of cutting edge. But in this case, it's an elongated handle that, if they had left this, if they had like put this sort of little butt hook back here, it would have cramped you in there. But no, and the lock-in is really good. I think the jimping probably should have extended out a little bit further, but index finger complements the thumb position really, really nicely. Good blade geometry, good action, all of that $55, not bad. Just wish that they would have done something else with steel. And here's another thing you guys can do. You can offer the baseline of this knife in AR RPM 9 and then just give us some alternatives. And maybe they're a little bit more expensive, right? Maybe you do some 14C28N, you do some Nitro V, some 154CM, and maybe they're just a little bit more expensive. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, right? I'm not saying you have to get rid of AR RPM 9, but it would be nice to see some more variety. I mean, variety is certainly a term that, can be applied to CJRB as a company. There's lots of variety there. It's just strange to me. It's not that strange to me. It's a proprietary steel. It's their own steel, right? They make it. It probably saves them a ton of money, right? So it creates room for markup and allows them to continue to be competitive in the budget knife market. I understand that, and I think that's fine to have it implemented in some of your knives or as an option for some of your knives. But I mean, I feel like, there's a ton of people that you could attract, a ton of buyers that you could attract by offering a lot of these knives in just one or two additional steels. So, but my first impressions of the model, the Latitude model itself, very good. I think this is super cool. And at $55, I mean, it's even though like, I'm not saying that AR RPM 9 is bad. It's fine. It's a totally acceptable steel. Anybody who does decide to pick this up, I think will really enjoy it. That's it for first impressions today. Links in the description for these guys. You'll get a full-length review of this knife after I've had a chance to carry it for a few days. But that's going to be it for today. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.